Libra, November, things are getting crazy good. So you may go through a little crazy, but that super moon that's coming in is actually going to help Libras as you move into the year of 2025. Now let's take a look a little further at your foundation, your relationships on all levels. And then of course, in the end, I'm going to bring you the guided message. But this is for any Libra, okay? Not just sun, moon, and rising. If you got Libra in your chart, which all of us do, there's this really profound energy around Libras where it is time to take this leap into something new or expand whatever you're doing. But it's going to bring in the beginning stages or the expansion of something that is going to really prosper in the year 2025. Don't worry, you're going to feel the craziness, and then you start feeling a little bit, you'll start seeing in your real world a little bit of the prosperity, of the abundance, of the good stuff that's going to come in. And it isn't going to be easy for some of you because of what you've been through. So you do have this beautiful King of Wands. This is really about you stepping into a place of your personal power and using it in a direction that makes you be seen, heard, and understood. Because as you step into it, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter whether you are in a job or you're retired. It doesn't matter. Your foundation is saying it's time to take action. That's investing in things that you believe on an intuitive level are actually going to produce fruitful and advantage for you as you go further into 2025. Everything you've been through is leading you to this point, even if you're already prospering, because a lot of our Libras are doing really well. Obviously not all, and this is going to be meant for you on a core level where your foundation is getting ready to expand. So with this Wands energy, Libra, it is definitely time to bring in that fire to start really focusing on what is exciting to you, using your intuition. And if you've read my book, Micro Vibes, that's about using your intuition and micro expressions where you can start identifying the people, the places, and the things around you. But those expressions that people use are going to help you to make decisions that are very, very important in your foundation. And so what I'm hearing for you, Libra, is that some of you have been sitting back and saying, oh, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And you're probably not wrong. But if you wanted to really grow and you wanted to really turn into something absolutely incredible, they're saying it's time for you to really take action. You have the Five of Cups. There's just this energy of the emotional situations. I'm going to use the word situations. There are traumas there. Some of you have only been through a lot. There's no doubt about it. Nobody can deny that. Each and every person who chose to come into Earth at this time, including our Libras, you picked your zodiac sign for a reason. But you're all about balance and justice. And there's this beautiful light shining around Libra, especially with this super moon that's coming in. And it's a big deal because in the month of October, it's a whole different schedule in the month of October if you look at the calendar year. Now, as you go forward, there are things that you need to be concerned with and making sure that you are in the location that you really resonate with the land, okay? Using your intuition. Are you harmonic with the land that you are, the house you're in, the property that you're renting, the state, the country? A lot of you are getting ready to, move. You're getting ready to move. And I'm seeing airline. Okay, so let me know if you're one of them. You're getting ready to travel. And I feel you're going to relocate to the place that you're traveling to. It's a big plane. It does have red on it. So it's like white and red. That's the vision that I'm seeing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the plane you're taking, but there is a reason for it. Red, passion, excitement, adventure. Okay, so it's really time for you to look and move in a different direction if you do not resonate in your local area. If you're having a hard time finding the centering of community, I'm being guided to tell you, again, taking action. We have a lot of people who are retired, or they're not working, and they're bored and they're lonely, but yet they don't put themselves out there because of the lack of trust due to all of the things, the emotional lack, the emotional depletion that they've been through in past relationships. But as we align through the Ascending Soul's journey, and that's what this channel is about, it's not about tarot, it's about helping you achieve a higher level of inner peace and inner success. When you reach that point, Libra, you're gonna start meeting people. Now, I did say this in one of the other two, I don't remember if it was Scorpio or Aquarius because I just did them, but there's this new community of people. Obviously, if you're traveling to a new location, you are going to meet new people. You're going to see new things, new places. And it's very important because all of this has to do with your foundation, who you are, where you're going, and what is coming into you. Your thoughts, your creativity, your expansion. Now, looking at everything that you've been through, again, with this Nine of Wands, we're looking at your family and friends and the structures in accordance with your foundation. All right, it has been a lot. It has been a lot getting rid of people, exchanging this, quitting jobs, quitting projects, and having your dream bubble burst. But yet, you already know the truth. You are one of the most highest intuitive zodiacs in the whole group. So with that energy of having inner wisdom, it is time to use it to create wealth, prosperity, and abundance. That's what I'm guided to tell you. So your foundation, although it may feel a little off at the moment, it is getting ready to ramp up. Pay attention to the super moon. Again, it's a red moon. Red is all around Libras. Wear red. Use a red stone. Use red. Wear a red necklace, a red bracelet. Red is your color. Okay. Now let's look at your family and friends, because I do feel that family and friends have a lot to do with it. Not only that, there is that disconnection for some of you from self. Remember, in order for us to trust the people that are around us, first we have to get rid of all of them. Anybody that's hurting us, we have to kind of take a step away from every single person so that we get back into balance. And then we can reevaluate who is around us, and we can detect what's going on with that person, if they resonate with us, if there's something going on with this person. And that leads back to this Nine of Wands energy, okay? And I feel a lot of you have gone through a lot when it comes to family and friends, for sure. You have a beautiful new opportunity coming in with the Three of Cups. And this is such a profound time of reunions, of celebrations, of putting yourself out there and taking action. Again, this is all about action. This month of November is a big deal to get up and do something. It isn't sitting around and saying, when am I going to, or I'm really afraid. Overcoming, going beyond those borders, those boundaries, especially for those of you who have been dealing with large groups of people. I'm sorry, the dogs are barking. I am in Spain. I am working out of where I'm staying, and it's a lovely community right outside of Valencia, but the dogs bark all the time. And I love dogs, and they talk to each other all the time. And they talk, and it's all on the hill. So it's kind of similar here like it is in Italy, where the houses are all built on the hills. And then there's a dog on the mountainside. It looks like they're just sitting on the mountainside barking at this dog, and they're looking at each other barking. And that's what they do. Sorry. There's a reunion, there's celebration, there's community. If you have been feeling alone, get out there and join a community. Join me and my group. We're starting a new group. It's starting in November. It's going to be a virtual group session. We're going to all get together and we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about different topics. That's a beginning stage for you to start getting engaged and start paying attention to how you feel. The Six of Wands is here. Excuse me. And when it comes to this section of your life, absolute achievement is going to be coming in for those of you that work towards creating community. Doesn't have to be with those people that hurt you, the family that hurt you, because that's what I'm seeing. There's a group of people that I feel really put you in that Nine of Wands energy. And with this new group, these new, it's just like expansive. Okay, Libra, I know you may not be feeling it today. And if you are feeling good, I want to hear it. If your life is moving up, put that in the comments. And if you're having a hard time, just put hard time and put that in there. But start speaking action, take action. And that's what those comments are for. Not to vent and put anybody down. That is to help you open up your throat chakra. And whoever this family is, I feel you kept your throat chakra closed. Family, friends, and I'm seeing 3, 4, maybe even 5 people. So it looks like it could have been an entire family unit that you have had to disconnect from in order to come forward and reconnect with yourself, but you've done a great job. So Libras, there's nothing really bad when it comes to family. I do feel there's a sense of truth that's going to be seen in the month of November, and that truth is going to reveal a lot. If you were dealing with somebody and you were on the cusp, especially for the Libras who were inspired to walk away from somebody without knowing the full truth, you're going to see the truth. So there's a beautiful sense of truth. You know, it's really time for you to get in that courage, the courage to move forward, the strength to take a step further and say, hi, how are you? You know, I don't speak fluent Spanish. I do speak Spanish very little, but they communicate. We communicate. People will put an effort in as you put an effort in. And you can tell, because you are intuitive, you can tell through the micro vibes of what is going on with that person. So pay close attention, whoever it is that's coming in around you in the month of November. Now, I do see it's more the beginning of November for a lot of you. They're really highlighting the first 2 weeks of November. This could be starting a new job for some of you, the work family, the work group, and you're going to detect who you can be around and who you cannot be around with. But there's a new set of circumstances coming through when it comes to your family and friends. Now, some of you, it definitely rolls into your relationships. And Libra, your relationships, for a lot of you, your relationships have been doing really, really well in the year of 2024. But where the real success of your relationships comes is in the year of 2025. A very highly profitable, prosperous, abundant year is coming in for you that's going to be just fabulous as far as Libras go. And I'll be starting to do like the first 3 to 6 months of the year, I'll be starting to put that video up soon with each zodiac sign. It'll be intermittently, not all at one time. But when it comes to relationships, it's time for you to really make a decision that may have been hard for you, because I do see there's a lot of heart, a lot of pain when it comes to a situation that you may not have recovered over, or you're getting ready to make that decision. Yeah, you definitely have the 2 of Swords, where that decision is coming through. So with this is about you making a choice that is going to be right for you. Because if you make a choice, Libra, that is wrong for you, it'll trickle into every aspect of your life. It'll mess up your foundation. It'll mess up your home life, your family life, your communication will stop. Everything kind of gets blocked. And with this new energy coming in spite of all of the things that may be going on around you in your local community, in your local family, especially with your relationship, you have to see beyond that. And you have to see the potential of you in the relationship or not in the relationship. So Libra, this is really a big decision for you to make, and you're going to make that decision in the month of November. Again, they are showing me the first couple of weeks of November. For some of you, it's going to vary on the time frame, but I definitely see, again, the first 2 weeks are really highlighted for Libra in almost every area of your life. Now, for those of you who are single, you have something going on where you may have been dealing with a lot of stubborn people. Again, you might be stubborn, okay? I don't want to get involved with anybody, and that's okay. You don't have to unless you want to, so hear me out. If you are wanting a relationship, this is the month to get out there and start getting back in the flow of dating, the flow of just communicating. You go through the ascension journey and we take a step back and we realize our chakras are blocked. Our inner self is out of alignment, where we have a hard time communicating. And if you've been out of the scene for a long time, especially if you're getting a divorce and you haven't dated in a long time, getting back into the general conversation where it isn't the boring stuff, that's what they're saying to do. What I'm hearing is you need to get out there, go to group events. I never hear the word political. I am hearing political events. Some of you may be lobbyists. You may be sponsoring something to do with the politics in your country. Or they could be an attorney, they may be a senator, any form of that. But that communication that you are going to have going back and forth must be coming from the real you, the balanced version of you. Not too much heart, not too much logic, just enough empathy, making sure we have some empathy where we are balanced, and this is going to be a really beautiful, beautiful situation. I never hear the word politics. It's really crazy because I don't talk about it. I usually delete anybody's message who puts it in there because that's not what this channel is about. But you may be meeting somebody who holds a high status in your local community, okay? So that's very lovely energy. Now I'm gonna give you the guided message. I have Archangel Michael, I've called him in, and I've called my guide, Allie, in, who is also here helping me communicate to you whatever message has been needed for you guys to hear. It is important for you as you go forward to recognize who and what you are capable of doing. This is a time for Libra to realize, yes, we're always here for you. You can call on me anytime. Your car breaks down, I'll help you fix it. If you need some advice, me and my team, we're going to give you that extra boost. But where the real power comes from is your inner connection directly to Source. Source is in you. You are the divine, and it is not from ego. It is not from too much heart. It is the perfectness in the center of you that is going to create this new prosperous beginning or expand where you already are. Libras, you are an incredible individual. You use your power in a way to create peace and harmony. You don't like to get involved in arguments, but yet you don't necessarily pull away from them as well. This is a time to learn to maneuver, to create community where people actually get along. Giving back to humanity in some way is going to be one of the biggest assets in the month of November and going forward for Libras. Remember, you are put here to create balance all around you. We will be here if you need us. Practice the art of meditation. Practice the art of grounding. If you don't have access to nature, if you can't find a tree or you can't go outside, draw a tree and put your hand on the tree on the paper. But in your mind, see yourself actually touching a tree. The things that come through are going to be beyond your wildest imagination. You are creating a new path in a new timeline, and we are here if you need us. Thank you. All right, Libras, I hope that helps you, and I wish you a wonderful month of November. Much love.